Hi everyone, excuse me, just had a milkshake. Wash Womble here. Just a quick recap from the last situation. Can I just say thank you ever so much to everyone who took the time not only to watch but to send a comment to me, a support. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's not like me to get excuse me, milkshake. It's not like me to get upset. I don't know, it must have been a bad day or something. I don't know. Normally I wouldn't even entertain answering back to an idiot like that. But it's nice to know so many people watched it, and it's nice to know people understand the illness problems. They're not constant. I mean, if you go to a disability spot, I'm in B&Q at the moment. Well, I'm eating my burger in B&Q car park. But if you go and look at the disability spots, people don't get out of disability bays and fall on the floor. I mean, most people can walk to a shop. So people just don't understand the problems, and it is a horrible problem. I decided to do it in the car today. I just come out for 5 minutes, get my head cleared. A family and background noise with the dogs barking constantly. So I don't know if I'm even going to post this yet. But yeah, thank you again for everybody. I will not be giving up YouTube. I will not be giving up eBay. So I don't know, I've deleted most of the comments now, I think. There was one comment, I've had 500 sales. I actually started my eBay store in 2003, if you had bothered to look. And we're now on 2022, so 500 sales since 2003. I'm not a millionaire by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it because I was quite annoyed at that. I was annoyed that it got me annoyed. That's what it was. I spent 3 days virtually in bed, not because of it. It was stress. Stress inflames MS problems. I fight fatigue on a constant basis anyway. My wife will tell you that. It's not laziness, it's just pure fatigue. You get up after sleeping 12 hours, you go for a pee, have a glass of water, and you just go back to bed again. It's a terrible thing. Yeah, so I think the stress actually caused the stress to myself, because I felt, it's hard to explain, I felt stupid for letting somebody I don't even know get into my feelings, so to speak. Yeah, so 3 days lost last week, so I haven't done any filming at all. I haven't been outside. This is the first trip outside the house I've had since last week. And I'm sat in the car. I just thought I needed 5 minutes to myself and have a burger, have a thick shake, and I'd jump on. So thank you ever so much again for people who do listen, do care, and understand the problems. I will be doing one on depression, and I'm not depressed. I'm just annoyed. That's what I am. I'm annoyed with myself. Excuse me. Yeah, it's awkward where to start with depression. Depression sneaks up on you. I do a quick depression thing, and it may help somebody, hopefully. It sneaks up on you. You don't even know you're depressed, and that's the thing. You don't know you're depressed. Once you've had depression, you know the signs to look for, and you know you are depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm just angry. Yeah, I mean, if you are depressed, you need to seek help. Ask for help. Speak to a friend. Speak to somebody either with the same illness, so they'd understand the problem, or a similar illness, because there's a lot of illnesses which are quite similar. I know from my comments back, I've got a couple of nurses who watch my channel. I've got carers of people with MS and other illnesses. But so thank you for them to taking the time to listen and to, excuse me, I'm looking in my mirror. I've got a bunch of kids hanging around the back of the car. So yeah, depression is a funny old thing. It's not funny, but it creeps up on you, and it really is bad. I mean, I had it. I thought I reached out for help, and I had it. I'll give you a very quick, I might do another one again, but a very good example, and it works constantly for me. If you are feeling depressed, all you have to do, and I say it's not all, you need to find somewhere to go, a park in a car, go to the seaside, anything like that, even an empty room. You just go somewhere by yourself and think of all your problems, and think what they are, and then put them in a little box. So each problem you have, so say you've got a problem with, say, finances, or say, I don't know, there's so many problems you could have. Say finances. Everyone's got finance problems. You put that in a little box, and then you can do one of two things. You can either put a little bit of rope around it and tie it to a branch on a tree, or you can set it in, like, I don't know if you've seen those fun pools that you go round and round and round, and you could put it in a waterproof box and put it in there, and you forget about it. Just completely forget about it. And you can either leave them there, or you can go back when you're feeling better, and you can open them and try and delve into the problem. And it's such an easy way of doing things. It sounds too easy to be true, and it works wonders. I got to be honest. It helped me an awful lot, and makes you realize you don't have a problem. I mean, what you think is a problem is not a problem. It's generally a problem for other people, and you worry too much about other people. I had problems in that I thought that I was going to be a burden on people, which really wasn't my problem. That's the other people's problems. But it got to me, and quite severely, and I worked all my life. I was a manager. I hired and sacked people, and I answered to basically no one. I was my own boss. I answered to no one. When you get ill and you're forced to retire, then you have to answer to other people. You have to answer the hospitals, the doctors, and because you have no control. You have no real control over the doctors. You can, if you want to. Obviously, you can go outside the hospital and do natural therapy and all sorts of things, but that wasn't for me. I gotta be honest. I'd rather stay with the so-called professionals who know what they're doing, and if you stay in the loop, you can actually get help when you need it. So that's another reason why I stayed in the loop. But yeah, it's a very easy way to think about what your problems are, and that's one of the problems, to identify what your problems are. And then you actually realize you haven't got that many problems because you can't identify them. Yeah, it's a very strange circle to be in, to be quite honest with you. It's that long ago since I was really, really depressed that I can't even remember what I put in my boxes. So they couldn't have been important. And that's the whole point of it. You put a problem into a little box. How you hang it from a tree, or put it in a waterproof box, and you send it in the river, and it goes round and round and round. So when you feel the urge, you can go back to it if you want, or, which I never did, I can be honest, they're mostly still there in the river going around the road, and just forget about them, and realise life is a little bit too short, and worry about the things that mean the most to you, i.e. family. And I mean, I got pets, and I know they're a pain in the ass sometimes, I gotta be honest. They don't shut back in, does my head in. That's why I come out today. And it's always at the end bit of a film, you know, when the killer's going to be identified, or somebody's going to be shot in the head or something like that. And my dog seems to go ape just at that precise moment, and I go, oh. I mean, luckily you can pause it now on more normal TVs, but it's still a nightmare. But yeah, if you have any problems, oh excuse me, you're more than welcome to message me, and I can talk to you a little bit more in depth if you want. It's worth seeking help. I was lucky, I admitted I had a problem with depression, and nobody really knew how bad it was. It was quite bad. Even my wife didn't know. After I went to the psychiatrist for MS, made me realise that family is the most important thing, and it doesn't matter how much they piss you off, because they do. They're still family, and they love you to bits. I mean, I came out today, and my daughter's texted me twice already to say, are you okay, Dad, where are you to? And just text back, I need 5 minutes to myself, because we've been living in the same house now for 7 years, I think it is. I don't go anywhere without Penny normally, nowhere, and I love her to bits, and I don't mind that, but sometimes when you're in the house 24/7, or you're in a car and you just go shopping the same old shops every single day, or every time we go out it's the same shops, you want something different. So I am going to try something different. I don't know, I got my car back at long last. That was a real trudge job, but it drives like a bloody, it's gorgeous to drive now. There's so much wrong with it. It's didn't realise how bad it was until I got it back, and it's like driving a new car. No rattles, no bumps under the bonnet, nothing. So it's quite nice to have it back. So that's one problem gone. So that's gone. I tend to look at life in that, since I've been ill, I got to be honest, I was a very optimistic person before I got ill, but I look at life in that there isn't a problem that can't be fixed, that cannot be solved, and you can either struggle and do it yourself, which I got to be honest, I do try to struggle and do it myself, but there comes a stage where you have to ask for help. I know what I can do. I know what you got to know what your limits are. That was from a film. I don't know what film that is. A man must know his limitations. But you got to know your limitations. I mean, I can't walk very far. I got no power in my arms at all. All the muscles are wasted away, and my legs are shot to ribbons. But I'm rambling, but I am going to do something nice. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something different. Penny does the same vlogs all the time, and I said, Penny, you've got to do something different. And she said, oh, they all like it. I said, yeah, but it's a bit boring. I mean, I follow people on Facebook, on YouTube, and I've been following them for years. There's one family who bought 2 containers. I think it's Life Contains, something like that. And I followed them. They've had 2 children since I've followed them, and their children have grown up. And they're okay. But there's other people I've followed for the same amount of time, and getting quite harsh now. I'm just unfollowing them. Oh, this bloody milkshake's repeating on me. So yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. brain fog. It's gone. Totally gone. Oh well. It's gone. It might come back in a minute, bear with. No, it's not going to come back. Sorry chaps and for girls, completely gone. That's how brain fog works sometimes. I'm going to get it back about 2 o'clock in the morning, no doubt. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well because of stress from that idiot who commented. And as I said, I'm more annoyed, not through the idiot, because you can't help being an idiot. More annoyed with myself, basically, because he got to me, and nobody gets to me, really. I gotta be honest. Normally I just whatever, but he must have caught at the right day, or something happened with me. I'm just so unlike that. So apologies for ranting like I did. Thank you again for everyone who took the time to comment. I'm not giving up YouTube. I will be staying on. Hopefully we can make it a little less depressing and a little bit more with it. And the thought's gone. See, I was hoping to get it back, but it's gone. I will speak to you soon. I don't know what. If you have some comments, what would you like to see? I can basically drive. I can't walk very far. I can walk. I use the stick 90% of the time. I can walk, but not very far. But my daughter wants to go to Porthcawl, so that'd be a nice trip down there. And we might go further afield. There's a couple of beaches we went to when we were kids, me and Pen, and we said we'd like to go back there. And so we shall see. We're going to wait for the summer holidays to go, so the kids are back in, and then we might go down to see Dobby's grave, where Dobby off Harry Potter was killed. So I follow some YouTubers, and they were there last week, I think it was. So yeah, it was quite nice to see that. But I love Harry Potter, I gotta be honest. I do love him. I haven't read the books, I've only seen the films. Penny's read the books, I think. But anyway, I shall love you and leave you. I said, any suggestions what you would like to see. Apologise for I haven't had a shave, and I normally shave my hair, but yeah, hopefully next time I'll be back to normal looking. A big seagull outside the car. There we go. I don't know if I can get that in. Let's see if I can get him in, shall we? Where are we to? There he is. They're quite big wash seagulls, and they're quite vicious. If you got a bag of chips, God help you. So you can smell I just had a burger, that's what it is. Anyway, I'm off, go back to the home. I've cleared my head a little bit, done a vlog. Sorry about the location, like I said, it's a bit close, but I'll be back soon. You take care, love you all, bye.